Hello, this lawn is in dire state. It's been used for puppy training and effectively it's completely dead. So we need a really quick, easy, cheap fix-up. Check out the state of it. Absolute crying shame. This should be, as any lawn should be, the centerpiece and the most important part of the garden. We've got a couple of holes here. We've also got a stepping stone. It's really flattened out here, so all I'm going to do is borrow some soil from the flower beds and use that to level it off. Let's trim what's left off, give it a rake up and see what we're left with. So at this point here, you remember you haven't put your sock protectors on. That's a nice feeling. Right, a dreary old blank canvas. So now it's a question of raking over and removing any last little bits of root and dead grass, moss, so that you're left with a sort of biscuit crumb top. It doesn't help this is quite wet. We had an awful lot of rain yesterday, but you just need a nice medium to sow the seeds into and then compact them down. Done one section, this bit hasn't been done and this bit has. Yourself some grass seeds and seed this section and then work your way back. Nice sprinkle, nice and even. If you go over on the edges it doesn't matter, because we'll give it a weed and a proper edge in the spring when all the borders and whatnot are done. And then work your way backwards, doing exactly the same. Right, that's all the seed down. Time for the leg workout. Start anywhere you like. Far corner will do. And just using body weight, just tread and firm in those seeds. You can do the crab. You can do the 2/4 to 3, whatever you find easiest. And there we have it, final stage done. This isn't by any stretch of the imagination a full professional lawn revamp. This is the cheapest, easiest and quickest way just to get some grass on your lawn. Good old water. One additional extra is a garden fleece. I'd use this for 2 reasons. Either if it's getting to the back end of the season and the temperatures are going to go too low for the seeds to germinate, it can help to add some warmth. However, on this occasion the birds are fed in this garden and I'm just going to use it as a bit of a deterrent to stop the birds from taking the seed, just for the first few days while we're waiting for the seeds to germinate. Good morning. We fast forwarded a bit and it's now the back end of November, so I'm not expecting this lawn to now be a lush savanna, but I am happy that there is germination all over it. I have fired a mower over it on a very high setting because this section was much longer than the rest. Overall I'm pleased with that. That'll soon thicken up in the spring, which I'll pop back and I'm sure we'll find time to do a little update in the spring but I'm no concerns at all. All that will fill out lovely. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.